This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here, and the mail's come in, and this time it's Sakura Wars by Sega, or published by Sega for the PS4. I'm only vaguely aware of the Sakura Wars franchise. I'm aware that there's multiple animes based off of it. I think there's some manga based off of it. The only other thing I know about, and I think there's been quite a few games based off this as well. The only one I'm aware of specifically is called Sakura Wars So On My Love, which is basically set in whatever the same world this is. I think it was set in America, if I remember correctly, like New York City, except whatever this world's version of New York City was. And you're trying to put on the main character is sent there to, like, help with the organization that's there. You know, as you saw in the intro, you saw them running around in mechs and stuff like that. So it has the mechanical, it has, you know, the walking mech type of animation there, or kind of a storyline there. But anyway, you were also there to work with the group, but then you were also trying to put on a play. So some of the story surrounded was putting the play together. And the game, that game was also kind of a dating sim, sort of. Not I mean, it wasn't like, it's hard to explain, but yeah, you'd use your time to, like, get to know the girls, and then depending on how many points you got with them, you could unlock their endings by the end of the game. But it wasn't like a pure dating sim; it just had kind of functions of it. I'm trying to remember, and it would eventually have combat every once in a while, but you could tell that was not the focus of the game, because most combat was really easy to do. It was just like, as soon as you got to the combat scene, like, you basically attack and do stuff and you win. It was almost impossible to lose, even like the final bad guy. It's almost like they kind of threw that in as afterthought. But anyway, it'll be interesting to see what this game is like, so let's try it and see what happens.
Taishō 19年、帝都東京。後にコーマ大戦と呼ばれる史上最大の戦いが勃発。帝都、パリ、ニューヨークの歌劇団はその脅威に果敢に立ち向かい、そして世界は救われた。彼ら勇敢なる歌劇団、 その全員の消滅と引き換えに。それから10年の時が過ぎ、大正29年。
兵学校を出て念願の海上任務に就いたってのに、あの事件のせいで丘に左遷か。特務官の艦長に任命された時は心躍ったが、短い夢だったな。ほんと冷めないでほしかった。まあ済んだことは仕方ない。気持ちを切り替えていこう。さて今度の着任先ではどんな任務が待っているのかな。ここも随分と綺麗になったもんだ。前に来た時は10年前の戦いの傷跡がところどころ残っていたが、今はすっかり元通り、いやそれ以上の発展ぶりだ。さて約束の時間までまだ余裕があるな。ちょっと辺りをぶらついてみるか。
Apparently this game just lets you walk around with your weapons. Who knew? At least they're peace bonded. I wasn't sure to actually talk because I wasn't sure how long they were going to have voice dialogue in this game. And unfortunately, we're at that period now where a lot of games that come over don't get they get translated, but they don't get voice acted anymore. In the So Long My Love Sakura Wars, that got voice acted in English, but that was at the time. That was like the actually, I think Sakura Wars came out near the end of the PS2 line. That was when they kind of still tried doing the dubbing for Japanese games. But after a while, they kind of just stopped doing it. I think one, to cut costs, and two, most of the voice actors they used in a lot of those games weren't that great. So they're kind of like, we'll just not dub it anymore, and I'll keep it more in tone with the game, because most of the games they brought over that had that weird dubbing and stuff like that, most of it was so Japanese, it was almost like weird to hear different voices out of it, so it kind of made sense. But I don't know, I'm kind of a fan of English dub stuff, depending though. But that anyway. Let's moving Kamiyama, who's the main hero of this group. Will he form the harem? Who knows? No, it's not one of those games. Maybe. Anyway, okay, hold down to run. So I'll have to kind of figure out when because of the delay of my headset, I don't know when a character's talking, and then they go to next set of dialogue and they stop talking. I'm like, oh, I might be behind. So we'll have to see how I'll figure that out over the course of the game. Yeah, talk to people, pretty straightforward. Shiny objects, steal stuff from people. Oh, interact with them to trigger main events. Cool. All right, so we had to talk to that guy. All right. Okay, run around. It looks like this is kind of one of those odd worlds where it's like Japanese culture mixed with Western culture, because you can tell. I'm trying to think. I think this is an alternate universe where, because of the creation of mechs and stuff like that, changed how the world evolved. Because yeah, a lot of these outfits are like from the 20s or 30s. Wait, no, actually, no. I'm thinking like the 40s or something like that, or 50s, because of the kind of the hairstyle and the dresses or something like that. Kind of like around the time during the Meiji era, where a lot of Western cultures went to Japan, traded with Japan, and a lot of their influence. Oh, there's something on the ground. Looks like a pamphlet. Where they influenced a lot of the Japanese culture. So there was a time period where Japanese men were wearing British suits and clothes and stuff like that. It's an interesting time to look at. Like they still had their old culture, but they were kind of absorbing some of the Western cultures that were kind of coming in. So it was usually the richer folk that were doing it, though. Not usually the lower class or peasants were still sticking with tradition, Anyway, let's see. A new play coming soon to the Grand Imperial Theater. Is this another game where we're going to have to, put on the play again? Because in the previous game, we were part of the musical or play. I don't think we had a role in it. I think we were, the director or something like that. That might be a theme with this franchise. The theater, huh? Not really my thing. I wonder if that's just a joke or something like that. Maybe he's, one of the few characters that doesn't have to put on a play. Welcome. We buy all times the souvenirs for visits to Tokyo. Box lunches for travelers. Can I get a newspaper? Please go ahead and grab one. Best way to get local news and current events. Alright. How about you, good sir? I don't know if I'll talk to everyone over the course of the game. I might, at the beginning, the first couple episodes, I might talk to everyone, but after a point, I might just talk to, one or two people and then get on with the plot. Huh. Something wrong? Oh, I came to Tokyo to visit my daughter, and I'm worried about her. I heard demons showed up here just the other day. Makes you wonder if this place is safe anymore, huh? I see. I know what that's like. Always the damn demons. If I could have just driven them off then. No, I need to let it go. Let it go, let it go. I hate that song. What's done is done. Unfortunately, it's in the consciousness of the American mind because of Disney. Anyway, hey little kid. I'm a creepy man to bug you. Hey, I'm gonna see a show. I can't wait. You know anything about the mister? A show? You mean like a review? That reminds me. There's a pretty famous theater in Ginza. What was it called again? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention during the... Oh, can I actually... Oh, there was no shiny light there, but... A steam-powered vending machine for airship tickets. Gotta love the modern era. I just arrived at Tokyo. Don't need any tickets right now. It is definitely a culture clash, just seeing people wearing either suits or kimonos or whatever. I just got here. What did he say? I just got here. Why would I come back on? I think they should have let us do it and just given us a joke ending, where it's and thus Kamiyama decided to forego his adventure. Game over or something like that. Airship and train ticket machines. It's so cool that you can purchase tickets without having to talk to another person nowadays. Yep, no social interaction whatsoever. Who wants that? Goodness me, when I was a little girl, no one even dreamed a day would come when we would be flying machines. Yep. Yeah, people were freaked out about the whole idea of flying. Now we just... Well, not now, but... Yeah, never mind. I must get going. Well, with me, you dearly. Promise to be back soon. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. So this leads the way outside. I've still got time for the looking thing, so I'll scan around here a little more. It sounds like Kamiyama was part of the Navy at one point and got kicked out because he did something. We'll probably find out eventually what that was. Man, this place is so crowded. Guess the papers were right, huh? After all, it's the golden years of steam power. A bright new tomorrow of hope and industry. Wasn't too long ago that the war passed through here. I just count myself lucky if life stays peaceful. For some reason the X button didn't work. I don't know why. Okay. Looks like we've pretty much talked to everyone we can. Like I said, in the future I'm probably going to skip doing that. Or if I do talk to everyone, it'll be off screen. So this is an accessway to the Grand Imperial Hotel now. Not that I've got any business there, of course. Alright, let's read the paper. I guess I'll check out the newspaper. Let's see. What the... There was a demon attack in Yokohama? No kidding. Last I heard, the demons have been thinning out, but I guess they're still around, huh? Damn demons. They're nothing but monsters. You're a monster! Huh? The demon threat was swiftly dealt with thanks to the might of the Shanghai Combat Revue. For their heroic efforts, they were greeted with raucous applause and cheers of gratitude from the people of Yokohama. Whoa, good thing they showed up. Yeah, that's probably not important. Alright, let's talk to random other dude here. You there, young man. Did you come in aboard the airship that just touched down? Yeah, how'd you know? Quite simple. Your eyes have been as wide as dinner plates from the moment you walked in. I take it you're a country boy who hasn't spent much time in the big city. That's kind of rude, don't you think? Something like that. We know this metropolis was little more than a smoking wreck only 10 years ago. And yet, thanks to the tireless restoration effort, nowadays you can barely tell a battle took place at all. Life still isn't perfect, but the people here will always extend a helping hand to those in need. All you have to do is reach out and grab it. Like you're gonna do right now. Go on, touch it. I'm getting harassed! I need an adult! I am an adult. In any case, Tokyo came back from the brink of destruction due to a citywide sense of fellowship and camaraderie. And now the city is in better shape than it's ever been. If you ask me, welcome to the capital, son. This music sounds similar to like Ni no Kuni for some reason. Maybe it's the same. Maybe it's the same.
よし、そろそろ時間だ。約束の場所へ向かうとするか。騒がしいな。一体なんだ。そこまでだ。こいつは量子戦闘機。いかん、約束の時間に遅れる。ここが新しい認知か。大帝国劇場。徳の艦隊から劇場に配置換えって、一体何がどうなってるんだ。俺は演劇なんてできないぞ。それとも大道具とかか
な。すみません、お掃除の邪魔なんですけど。
すみません、失礼しました。
劇場に何かご用ですか。
私は帝国海軍少尉神山清十郎です。ここに来るように言われて。
もしかして聖兄さん。
嘘。どこかでお会いしましたか。
もしかして忘れちゃったんですか。ほら。
うわっ、もしかしてさくらちゃん。雨宮さんのところの。はい。子供の時以来だから10年ぶりくらいかな。
覚えていてくれてよかった。
久しぶりに会えて俺も嬉しいよ。
There we go. And we got the childhood friend who's named Sakura, which all the main female characters must be named Sakura, even though the Sakura that was in the cutscene at the very beginning. One of the few things I know about the series is she's like the flagship character. I don't know why it's called Sakura Wars, but she herself, Sakura, is... I bet that was the girl that got attacked by that one demon and she was saved by Sakura. Maybe she changed her name to be Sakura. Who knows? Then again, a lot of girls in Japan are named Sakura, so I don't know. Lips, time choices. This seems familiar from my So On My Lady or My Fair. Now I forgot the title of the other game. I haven't played that game in like years, like almost a decade. God, I'm old. Lips, time choices, but that seems familiar. like it was in the previous game. I wouldn't be surprised if it still. Choose Kamiyama's actions within the time limit. Tilt to hold L towards your selection. Confirm with X. It's like in the previous game where you had certain decisions over the course of the game. And they try to do, I think they remember they try to do, other than the typical like sim where you just choose a recording, they would have like certain other things happen. Like if you pressed it at the wrong time, some things would happen. I don't know. They try to like change it up a bit, which at least would give them the effort. But in the previous game, yeah, you try to just make decisions that would try to either unlock other events or increase your relationship with the girl, and then that would affect certain decisions later on. Not like really major story decisions. Really all it affected was like the very end of the game, and then who you got the ending with. I almost unlocked everyone when I played the previous game through the first run. I only missed like enough points for one character. I was actually kind of surprised because from what I read online, it's kind of almost complicated, like all the stuff you can do with it. We'll see how this works in this game. Anyway, if you don't decide within the time limit, Kamiyama won't do anything. Oh, this kind of reminds me of was it the Telltale games? He just sits there like a dork. He's just like. The trust between you and each character will increase or decrease depending on your actions you take. Some events are triggered based on trust. You look gorgeous. What are you doing here? How about a date? I'm just so dumbfounded because I saw my friend again. Oh no.
ちょっと何黙っちゃってるんですか、青人さん。もしかしてやっぱり忘れてる？
いや、そんなことないよ。
そこのお二人さん、報酬の面前でイチャつかないでもらえるかしら。
神崎支配人。
神崎支配人。
あなたが神山清十郎君ね。待っていましたわ。私は神崎すみれ。この大帝国劇場の支配人をしています。
神崎すみれ。どこかで聞いたことがあるような。
ようこそ大帝国劇場へ。歓迎いたしますわ。神山清十郎、飛び級で海軍兵学校入校。卒業後海軍に配属され、各地で作戦に参加。多数の武勲を挙げた後、海軍特務解剖官マリ支店の艦長として対高馬特別任務に就く。なかなかの経歴ね。
優秀な仲間のおかげです。
謙虚ね。そんなあなたにお願いしたいお仕事があるのよ。
はっ。
神山君、あなたは帝国歌劇団花組を知っているかしら。
帝国歌劇団、詳しく聞いてみるか。
Okay, this is one of those few decisions that doesn't have a timer, so okay, so out of the, if it is similar to the Sakura games, we've already met the, out of all dating sims, you can kind of tell like the type of girls they're going to present to you over the course of the game. So we already got one, which is the childhood friend in Sakura. Ding, for the typical cliche there. You know, we'll see how we ding off the rest of them. I have a pretty good idea who the rest of them are going to be, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Okay, I don't know why it just lets me choose. Why not just tell me? I guess it doesn't want an exposition dump, and we got to have some involvement with the player, you know. So, what's the flower division?
花組とは何でしょう。
花組は帝国歌劇団の戦闘部隊よ。高馬に対抗する中核となる部隊ですわ。だけど今の花組にはかつてのような戦闘力はないわ。悔しいけど帝都の守りは上海歌劇団に頼っているのが現状よ。
上海歌劇団、 駅で見たあの機体か。
Oh, well, we could keep asking the same. This is like, you were check market. Don't ask it, dude. This is probably good. It sounds like this is going to be one of those games where I'm probably not going to be commenting quite a bit depending on the situation. So I might have to figure out ways to, like, talk in the middle of conversations or something like that just to have input. I don't know. We'll see. I might just let it run and it'll give me a chance to, like, not hurt my throat, you know. What is the Imperial Combat Revue?
帝国歌劇団とは何でしょうか。
帝国歌劇団はこの帝都をコーマから守るために結成された秘密組織よ。過去幾度かの大きな戦いに勝利し帝都の平和を守り続けてきたの。
コーマに対抗するための秘密組織か。すごい話だな。
Well, battling demons in any case is a story, but you're based in a theater? What madness is this?
大帝国劇場。なぜこんな目立つ場所が本拠地なんですか。
帝国歌劇団は戦いのない平時には帝国歌劇団として歌い踊るのよ。舞台に立ち帝都の人々に夢と希望そして愛を与えてゆく。それが花組のもう一つの大切な役目なの。
なるほど。戦うだけでなくそんな任務があるんですね。
Well, I guess that's true, but you gotta focus your passions on other things, you know. Singing, dancing, killing people, you know. We're done.
そういえば神崎すみれってかつてのトップスターの名前だったような。まさか目の前のこの人はかつての帝国歌劇団花組の隊員。
さてここからの本題。神山清十郎君、あなたに帝国歌劇団花組の隊長になってもらいたいの。
俺が隊長ですか。
Nani? I accept. I'm not sure about this. I can handle a song and dance. I'm talking about singing and dancing. I'm so confused. I don't know what to say.
どうなの。
あの帝国歌劇団にその隊長に俺がなる。興奮で震えが止まりません。
あなたならできるわ。自信を持って挑みなさい。
はい、花組隊長の任喜んでお引き受けします。
ありがとう神山君。これから
Okay,
頼りにさせてもらう
so
の
this is at the point where we can now go dingle through dialogue, so I'll just have to figure out when to catch the delay, because at least if it was in English, I could actually tell when to, like, hit the keys and everything like that. I'll have to go by mouth movements, kind of like when I did the Dragon Ball Z stuff. But yeah, if you haven't already guessed, I'm probably going to have a theme in this game where I'm probably not going to respond to any of those answers. So for those of you probably expecting like a complete run on how to get everyone or unlock all the trust or whatever, that's probably not going to happen because I'm doing it for comedic reasons. So I do apologize for that. So there's probably plenty of people online who've probably done perfect runs or whatever this game. Or, I mean, if it really comes, if I end up liking this game, I might do where I show you the different endings of the characters. If it comes to that, I don't even know if it will. I just have a strong feeling it.
は、こちらこそよろしくお願いいたします。
新しい花組の初任務は世界歌劇団大戦に勝つことよ。
世界歌劇団大戦、それは何でしょうか。
詳しいことはおいおい説明しますわ。今は歌劇団大戦のことを心に留めておいて。
了解しました。
それじゃこの後のことは秘書の薫に聞いてもらえるかしら。まずは花組の隊長としてその職務のことを知ってもらわないとね。
はっ。
So there's gonna be some world game stuff going on. So we have to like command a division that deals with theater play stuff and some games. What? Anyway, no. Camera controls. Okay. Press Recenter camera. L2. Oh, I could press R or L2. Select the venture camera speed and options to change the camera speed. Try adjusting it. Too fast or too slow. So, okay. That's a little slow. Let's see. That's a decent speed. I might... Oh. That seems about a good enough speed. Yeah, I'll turn off vibration. I hate vibration. I'm thinking of good vibrations. Excitations. Oh, we can even turn his voice off if we don't want to. Yeah, I'll leave it on. Why not? I might turn down the music just a little bit. Just so I can, I don't have to do much more editing when I come to my audio. I'm already bad at it as it is. So, okay, that seems good. Then we can just kind of run around the office. I'm going to take a few seconds to check your flowers, ma'am. These flowers are beautiful. I wonder what kind they are. But I think we've started off on a good foot. We've now been made the commander of the flower division, and we've run into our childhood girlfriend. Well, if we play our cards right, maybe. But find out what happens next time on the next episode of Sakura Wars. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.